And with that, you guys should know what this shoot's gonna be about. What is going on, all WWNWS viewers, shooters, listeners? This is Cody Brainerd here, and I'm gonna be talking a little bit about a little situation that happened a couple of days ago. And from the tweet you saw there, if you saw the handle, it was at Jeremy Boarash himself. Now, later on this week, I'm going to be doing another shoot on one Mr. Al Snow for some comments that he said that I'm not too big of a fan of. But anyway, let's go to Jeremy Boarash for a second. Now, as you all know, the recent episode of TNA Impact was supposed to be live. What had happened there was that there was some technical difficulties up there at the head at Pop TV, and one Pro Wrestling Mang, go follow him on Twitter at Pro Wrestling Mang, called Jeremy Boarash saying this. Which Jeremy Boarash did not take too kindly to because Pro Wrestling Mang had caught him in the act. Basically, what you saw there, Jeremy Boarash had said it was taped, but then Pro Wrestling Mang caught him when they said it was going to be live, which they said it was going to be live all over social media. You can see it everywhere. Now, one Bully Ray, not Bubba Ray, no, Bully Ray 2002, I believe is the Twitter handle, said, "Oh, I'm in Asia, and this is live, blah, blah, blah." And Jeremy Boarash then said, "Thank you for confirming this. However, Pro Wrestling Mang called him again by saying this." You'll notice a little pattern there that the tweet is unavailable, which I'll get to in just a little bit because I think there's one more tweet that is unavailable. Now, what Pro Wrestling Mang had pointed out was that they said live. They didn't say live just in Asia. They said live, period, end of story. So Jeremy Boarash was caught in a lie. Jeremy Boarash then responded with this. There you were able to see the previous tweet that was then later on mysteriously gone. Well, Jeremy Boarash had responded to that, saying that, well, the response you saw first was, "Thank you for proving that it was live in many countries." Well, while it's true it was live in many countries, you did not say specifically what countries it'd be live in. You just said it would be live. If you wanted to say live in specific countries, you should have put that out when you had the chance to, but you didn't. You just said it's going to be live, Impact Special, Gold Rush, all this other snaz. You didn't say it wasn't going to be live in the US. Then he goes on to say, "Eugeniuses have no bound. He's from Asia, not the US." It doesn't help your argument. Mr. Boarash does not help your argument at all. So, Pro Wrestling Mang understandably got a little bit slighted and wanted a clear-cut answer from Jeremy Boarash. So he wrote to him on Twitter. And what was Jeremy Boarash's response? The best way to put it is, well, this. So, not only does he avoid the question altogether, he goes on the limb and blocks the guy. Okay, so I went a little bit, talked to the guy a little bit, and when I did my little research on Twitter, I saw this. Which made me feel lied to because I'd watched Slammiversary. Go check out my rant. Go check it out. I'd watched Slammiversary and I remember them saying it was going to be live, and I forgot all about that and saw that it was live. It was going to be live all over Twitter and all over everywhere. So I felt lied to. And I felt that he was a disrespectful little punk-ass bitch. So, call it immature. But then I went ahead and tweeted Jeremy Boarash this. You want to know the funny thing? When I go on Jeremy Boarash's Twitter, I see this. Yeah, I'm not blocked. Why? I was a bigger asshole than the fucking pro wrestling man guy is. He was actually being nice and pointing out a little bit of an error when you had slipped up and lied. But then when I go on a limb and say all the stuff I said, he don't block me. Makes you fucking stupid. That makes you look like a hypocrite. It makes you look like a dumbass. It makes you look like all sorts of wrong, dude. It makes you look like a laughing stock. Oh, good grief almighty. Ugh. That was fun doing all that. So there you go. Jeremy Boarash caught in the wrong, and when someone else, like me, does something and says something completely out of line, I don't get blocked for some reason. Makes him look like a complete hypocrite. Makes him not know morals at all. Because if someone had said that to me in a different kind of sense, like, we were like, oh, so you want to be a bitch, blah, 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 blocked. Goodbye. Adios, amigos. Fuck yourself. You know? That would have been me. But for some reason, Jeremy Boarash doesn't roll like that. Man, I got a bit of a problem with that, you know? Jeremy Boarash, dude, you're a joke. You really are a joke, just like TNA is. And that makes perfect sense, because you are one of the most loyal employees. And whatever. You're a joke just like Al Snow is. Just like Al Snow is. You got caught in the act, and you knew you fucked up. And then you blocked someone who caught you, and shows the evidence against you. And then you don't block someone that really deserved to be blocked. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I deserve to be blocked for that. But you didn't. Why? I don't know. That is the moral of the story, guys. Thank you guys for watching this WWNWS production. Jeremy Boarash, go fuck yourself. Peace.